Right, what's coming up? Tanky boy, 2 automatons, and a buffing lady. We need to hit the back line, so everyone currently equipped can hit the back line, including most of the attacks from Bound Hades, except for the one that lunges forward, but we're going to be opening up with the one that jumps back and removes block. We're not going to be making them go insane. I'm going to do the shackles. Thank you for telling me, but I was going to remember, I think, I hope. We're going to, honestly get rid of +1 ward. We don't need it. All the enemies here are physical in this next encounter. So what we want is, like, physical damage reduction. Enemies lose block. Each round gain wrath. Start with full wrath. I kind of like this for a little bit of, like, pre-heal, but let's go every round you gain wrath. And for the necklace, gains wrath at the beginning of battle is fine. All minions gain 3 attack and 3 dread. That's also kind of nice. I need an audio cue. Like a ping that's like, hey, listen, over here. Listen to chat. Chat's trying to tell you something. I was going to remember the shackles this time, because I also wanted to swap out the other artifact that we had. Better crit chance. Hey, listen. But I think extra attack is nice, especially against that enemy who cannot be debuffed. We need to be able to actually punch through, so this will help. I mean, better crit chances. Yeah, let's go for the crit chance. Why not? And let's just jump into the next mission, because it looks to be fairly accessible and easy. Are we okay with these people getting leveled up? Sure, I mean, we could have other units get even more experienced, but in fact, I mean, we could have, you know, zombie. I need a name for another bride, by the way. Put the zombie up there, maybe. Zombies are pretty good here because they do have a lot of magical resistance. I mean, I built this zombie right now with 22 magical resistance, and he can get more. So he's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's pretty good at also, you know, removing block from multiple enemies, removing ward from multiple enemies, hitting hard. And he gets this buff every turn that he stays in the front position. So he's pretty okay. He's pretty okay. We could bring him out at any point in time. In fact, we should bring him out right now, because why not? It'll be fun. Let's get rid of a you. We could get rid of the bride. And then, like, more powder, just physical attack, wipe a unit. I'm so glad you found that item, lol. Which item? Twigbreaker. Because I have a lot of cool items. Constelleth. It'll be 40 wrath. Okay, it'll be 40 wrath. I think we should bring one along. The only question is, who do we get rid of? Do we get rid of our tank? Look, you'll go out on a mission one day. But I really like having all these other units too. All right, you know what? Twigbreaker, you're talking to GT Quirk. I mean, you didn't at him. I didn't know if you were talking to me or talking to someone else. I have to, you know, read each comment in context and in a vacuum. We gotta kill you, which means get rid of your blocks. Look up one comment. If you look up 3 comments, that's when I can see it. Do hate your multi-attack, but at least we do have a little bit of attack on our own side. Increased damage dealt 30% because you had that buff. Can we kill the back line? Yes, we can. Should we focus on the back line? Yes, we should. Can you hit the back line? Yes, you can. All right, I tell you what. Tanky, tanky, tanky. Not tanky at all. We need to deal with the sorceress first. Traps are not going to do anything. A lunge in the back line is fine, but this is technically more damage.
Extinction of life.
I hate the screen shake on the attacks in this game. I'll freely admit that. There's no way to disable it, unfortunately, as far as I can tell. That's annoying. We're gonna have to let the damn peer do this. So if we cannot kill, we should probably just more powder. See, now I'm curious. Is there actually a way of removing all that damn screen shaking? Nope. I like the graphic options. What do you want? How bright do you want it? Get rid of the screen shake, though, in case it's giving you a headache? Nah, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. You can't hit the back line. You're gonna wait. You're gonna break stance.
Your frail bodies fail you.
You are going to... I mean, you're gonna wipe her. So you should go for someone else. There's not really anyone to attack on this turn, unless we want to light someone on fire. I don't even know if they can get lit on fire. They also have ward up, so I'm like, ugh. You know what, we should do the AoE, get rid of their block. Now you're thinking. And now it's actually kind of a severe overkill. So I think instead I'm just gonna more powder. You hit me, I don't care. You hit a few times, but it just makes me more powerful than you can possibly imagine, etc., etc.
Carve open their
That's a
husks.
good crit. That's a heal for like 7. It's pretty good. Okay, now the ghoul has 2 actions. You're going to hit you. You're going to hit you. I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not killing the sorceress on that turn, but yeah, I didn't want to use the the zombie for it, I guess. We need to punch out your protection on this turn.
My kingdom
I should just be able to
comes.
pick one of them and just wipe them, though, with the zombie, because his attack currently is 100 to 200, or 101 to 108, which means he's doing 200 damage on his next attack. We should be able to ice somebody. 40. This is also going to be 40. I don't really want to use my wrath though, because we get healing. They're hitting my units. They're hitting them awful hard. This is one of those situations when maybe I should have had the Dark Knight Rises. He'd be able to keep me safe and tank all of this damage. You're fleeing? Interesting. You have a 4% chance of escaping, and you're escaping on the next turn. Cool.
Terror.
Well, we're gonna kill your friend then. You're also insane. You're hopeless. I wasn't even trying to make you go insane, and you're insane. You suck. Man, the zombie can do a lot of damage, can he? Guess we'll just ice you again. That's good. Good job. Pretty gore, and you fled, so that was easy.
Display from mortal kind.
Iratus receives plus 30 spell power. I made that golem, my bitch says, Twigbreaker. You're not the one with the cannon. Right. Good stuff. Let us put you two in for healing, and then, finally, after all this time, we'll bring out the Black Falcon. Our Dark Knight Rises. We need him. We need the tankiness. What we also need is a vampire and a skeleton, because these enemies are going to get crushed. Absolutely destroyed and myrtleized. This is going to be the easiest fight ever. Give me my shackles, please. Give me a brain.
Features.
All minions receive luck. Gain evasion, gain wrath, gain attack and dread, gain ward. Ward is pretty good against these guys. Yeah, these enemies are just going to get completely toasted. So, I mean, we could rock double liches here pretty easily, but physical damage is better against the spell thieves who are about to fight. So we're going to have our frontline tank. Myrtleized. New word, I love it. But I will have a cannon now that you've said something. Dude, if you can give the Bride of Iratus a cannon instead of a bow, sign me up. Luck, accuracy, unnecessary. Sure. I'll spend 1 point for that. We don't need accuracy because it's literally unnecessary for you. You can't miss anyways. You have 4 points. You probably do not need any more initiative. You always go first anyways. Make a little bit more accuracy is nice to make sure you never miss. Who's our backline going to be for this fight, by the way? I'm trying to think. We could bring along, like, you. Just for the hell of it. You can't even do damage from the back. You can only move forward by healing. Who's in our graveyard? Anyone we can take? I mean, we can still take a vampire, and they can just throw daggers from the back line. I actually kind of like that. We'll do that. We'll do that. You have 4 points. Give me higher crit chance, please. All right, I like it. I love it. We're gonna do it. And you two are gonna be in for training because I don't use you as often as I probably should. Also, I know people love the Lost Souls. I just don't understand how to use them. Maybe one day I'll figure it out, though. To battle! Lord Aegis, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? It's gonna hit him. Lost Soul is weird. I'm using one for my heal team, says Bound Hades. Apparently they can be pretty good at that. Apparently they can be pretty good at cursing, removing buffs, and etc. etc. But it's very unusual, and I haven't figured it out yet myself. So, by the way, we have plus 24 attack on our vampire, who now hits for 60 damage from the back line. That's pretty good. That's a combination that I never even thought about until I, in between, this recording session and the last recording session, I just kind of looked at my spells and abilities and tried to figure out new strategies. And I was like, hey, wait a minute, the feature on this is really good. Debuff, deals stress damage, restores mana and wrath. Honestly, hit for... I mean, that's a pretty good hit. That's a hit for like 30, 37 to 38 damage. Hold up. Okay, it dealt... 18 plus 18 is 36. Why did it deal 46 damage? Excuse me? I feel like I'm missing something here. Also, we should be paying very close attention to our Spirit Spear and Spirit Chainmail buffs. We should be focusing on getting kills with units who do not have maximum buffs. Like the Skeleton would be nice. The Vampire would be very nice. And it would also be very nice if you could get some kills, because you have no buffs. And the HP buff is particularly effective on you. So I'm going to save this guy, the Spell Thief up front for a kill. They might betray and get a kill with him, but... maybe we should. Maybe we should go for another one. Ice one? I'm going to ice him.
One more for the stock.
I don't want them to betray and get a kill. I want to get the kill. Yeah. Now, you cannot get a kill right now, but you can get a kill if I do some damage. So, 8 to 18. 9 and 18. You have 27. This does... Why does this do less damage? Because... Wait. Was it because he was in... Yes. Okay, I understand. This deals 50% plus 50% damage on the first turn, but what was happening is it was affecting the first number but not the second number. It made 13 to 14 turn into 18 to 19, but it still said 18, but it was actually increasing the damage of 18 to 27. So it was actually dealing 18 to 19 on the physical attack plus 27 damage. That's why the damage output was higher than it was, and it didn't match what was displayed because the numbers weren't being adjusted properly. Because the additional damage equal to 60% of the sum of the Dark Knight's armor and resistance still said 18, but it was being increased to 27.
Brave.
So that explains why the attack did such a strange amount of damage. You know, I pointed it out in the past, I'll do it again. Game's a little bit inconsistent with its messaging sometimes, but you know what, I'll live with it. Good crit. I would love the Dark Knight to get some more kills if at all possible, so let's see if that can happen. Love the attack. Now, unfortunately, this spell thief up front is 75% likely to attack his friend, so we're gonna get the kill, and we're gonna stall with the Dark Knight on the next turn and try to get the kill with him. I hate that they steal my mana. I wish you could get it back by killing them. I don't think you can. Good thing I'm following your math. Look. As long as we know, as long as we understand what's going on. You're gonna wait, you're gonna attack. I didn't want you to kill him. That's what I was worried of, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. We got 2 level 21 brains, excuse me. That's great brain action. That's a ton of brains. Sacrifice a minion. I have minions. I could sacrifice you, bound Hades. I'm not gonna do that though. What we're gonna do is probably just build a minion. Yeah, let's build a minion. I have an idea. I'm gonna build a ghoul. We got plenty of parts. Inside this ghoul, I'm gonna put a level 21 brain. So, have a brain. If I only had a brain. A level 21 brain. And I'm gonna see if sacrificing this level 21 brained unit will actually give me anything else. Because I think I've tested it before with better parts, but I don't think I've tested it with a level. But let's see. No, I don't think we got anything good out of it. Wraith only, +5 evasion for each block or ward applied. Seems okay. One-time use only. We get it all. Okay, could have gone better, could have gone worse. What's coming up? A standard fight against 3 enemies who can be insane. We're gonna make them go insane. I don't see any reason to get rid of this party loadout right now. This is a great loadout. Do we want you to act first? I don't think so. I think I kind of just want to save the points and maybe get more resistance and armor. Putting a better piece in him will also help that. I don't have any purples right now. I could try to go for purple dust. Dust, and then just go like boom, boom, boom.
Ah,
boom,
the
boom,
smell
boom.
of successful alchemy.
Okay, I mean, I'll take it. We got green dust, and okay, 2 of those and 1 of those. What do we get out of this one? Basic dust. Do it again. Basic dust. Okay. Well, at least we got 1. So let's put on purple dust. Give you another 14 stat points, Twigbreaker. And could up your armor and resistance again, 1 each. I think I'm going to do that. With the remaining points, I'm going to give you a little bit more luck, a little bit more raw damage, and we'll save those points. Okay, good enough. I accept it. One time use only item. I don't think there's anything here that we want to use. Nah. We like what we have. We're getting permanent bonuses whenever we kill minions. This ghoul, Elboundo Hades, needs 5 stacks of Spirit Shield. Nomernom needs 6 stacks. 6 stacks of the shield. I don't think there's really a point to kind of choose one or the other here. I think we should just take them both because they both need kills. So let's make sure that happens. Go out on the mission. We do have a quest coming up. I'm looking forward to that. 14 stat points. Ooh. Blackbreaker sounds kind of dope. Black Falcon, Twigbreaker, Blackbreaker. Did I say Twigbreaker? I meant Black Falcon. Did I say Blackbreaker? I meant Twig Falcon. Look. Let's deal with the Blade Mistress first. You gotta go. You're gonna make everyone go insane. Weakness, Berserk, and Betrayal. Berserk needs to be dealt with immediately. Thank God we have that ward, because the Berserk is going to increase her damage dealt. We do not need any more Wrath for a while. And in fact, we don't even need to... excuse me, I had to sneeze. We don't even need to put lifesteal up right now, because we're not actually, taking any damage for a while. We have 2 block and 3 ward up on the vampire. I'd rather have the Wrath so we can get benefits from it. Nice! Immune. 0. Immune. Good job! Black Falcon in the front. Oh, yeah, I hit him. 81 damage. You left him with 4 HP. I guess you don't want your buffs, huh? You could have got buffs. I could eat him. I'm not going to eat him. What I'm going to do is... can't hit the back line. I could wait. And then move on the next turn. I guess. You're gonna kill though. You might as well take it. You need it, right? 9 and 5, yeah. It's acceptable.
This easy.
How the heck is he just taking no damage? If you were playing Darkest Dungeon, Darkest Dungeon has protection, which is a percentage damage reduction. In Iratus, the armor and the resistance are literal numerical damage reductions. Every attack is lowered by 16. Every physical attack. And every magical attack is also lowered by 16 because of resistance. So you can make attacks deal 0 damage very easily. You can also stack up percentage-based damage reduction on top of that, but the Dark Knight does not have any abilities that do that. But yeah, you can very easily make attacks deal 0 damage if you have enough block. I mean, this guy did 2, 1, and then 0. That's pretty good. Hello, Zane. You're playing Gungeon the Clown Mask? Clown Mask gives you clown familiars. It's pretty good. You'll approve. Your stance is super annoying. Your stance is really freaking annoying. Might be able to kill you though if we get lucky on this Dark Knight hit. Excellent. And he finally got a little bit of a buff. I want him to get buffed up because he needs that vigor up. Normally his vigor is pretty low. Should have like 2 stacks now. 2 stacks. Check your heart. 2 stacks. Is that what it is? Oh. Look. We don't have any easy way of penetrating their armor though with this team. The skeleton is kind of the closest thing we have to a big damage dealer. And we also cannot really interrupt stance unless we stun him, but we can't stun him. You know what? Hold up. Bony Bully does have a negative compared to show them their place, and it is in this exact situation. If a unit cannot take a stun, if they're immune to debuffs, show them their place is better. Or Forceful Lesson, because it will literally interrupt stance as opposed to trying to inflict a debuff. Weird. Very unusual. I didn't expect that at all. So it's going to take many hits to kill these units, but luckily they don't really do that much damage. I might need healing. Yeah, and I mean, as long as they just keep hitting the knight too, he can always heal himself. So I'm not too worried about this combat at all. It just might be a little annoying. And we also have the healing thanks to having full wrath. So I guess we're just gonna try to ice him. We could buff. I think buffing is a very good idea. He protect and he attack. So we'll apply a couple of buffs. These will last for 3 turns each. That's acceptable. Really, I think the skeleton and the vampire are going to be important here because they can actually get through the armor. In theory, we could negate the armor of the living armor, but not the elite warden here because the shield man cannot actually take debuffs. It's unfortunate. You are still insane though, right? Yeah, damage dealt reduced by 25%. Yeah, you're fine. You're not doing anything. We could block up. In fact, blocking up will increase the damage output of the Dark Knight. You know what? We should have just attacked though because we penetrate the block regardless. That was silly. I mean, it might be worth it if this fight will last a long time. Keep redirecting. So like, I don't know, it improves his damage output by like 2.5 per cast. But you just straight up do 30 damage. 28. I don't know. Maybe it would be worth it.
Leave them.
It's a good crit, 29. You did more damage than the skeleton. All right, you know what? You're gonna get buffed. Makes sense to me. That's a crit for 66. That's a good crit. Bum. You have 2 actions. Might as well spend them. 8 damage. Crit for 37. Thank you very much. I love the ghoul acting last and then first because they lunge forward and then they lunge back. Something about that I love. Okay, you know what? Take stacks. I'd actually love it if the Dark Knight could get the kill here. I doubt he's going to, but I want him to get both kills ideally. We can stall and make it happen, like that's not a problem, unless this guy redirects an attack. So let's buff our Dark Knight and hope that he can, you know, take the killing blow here. Alright, that's max stack. Do it. 19 damage. So you have to miss. So you know what? Just do this. You're gonna stall. I mean, it's not really that long of a stall either. It's just next turn he's gonna get the kill because he's got 5 health. So wait, kill him. There we go. He's dead. And now you can get a heal up. I might as well heal you the 7 damage you're down. Even though you're gonna heal automatically thanks to our Wrath being high, but our Wrath is almost to 75 again. Now it is. And we can stun you! We probably should have been doing that earlier, but we can actually do it now. So, move forward. Crit for 77. You wait. You lunge forward. You hit for 46. What's your stacks up? Only 4? You can take that kill. Nice! You know, that's true. I could have used the true damage from the self-heal in order to get the kill. That would have done it as well, but we got it done. It only took a minute. Cool. Another combat completed successfully. What's coming up next? A quest. I kind of want to just do it right now. I really don't know what type of a unit to bring along. You know, if we're going up against spellcasters on this floor, maybe a shade, maybe a lich could get like a special encounter option here. But I'm just gonna do it with what I have, just to do it. Look at the ghoul's bottom jaw. It's just loose skin. It's not loose skin, it's just like the tendon like relaxes and it just kind of opens up. I like the animation for the ghoul. As your undead continue their slow, grinding progress towards the surface, they happen across a rather strange architectural arrangement. A circular room carved into the floor, making it look almost like an arena from above. You notice 4 doors that you soon realize are portals, each tied to a primal element, and everything clicks. This is a trial ground. Mages normally test their skills here by fighting elemental incarnations for rewards. You could use it as well, but you only have time for one. Earth, air, fire, water. Damage, defense, resists, healing? Let's do fire. Minions need to increase their damage. Defeating fire incarnations will improve it. It's not really a fire incarnation, it's just living armor, a warden, a blade mistress, and a spell thief, but, you know, to each their own, I guess. Let's knock out your block like we always do. Hey, Duck My Power, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Let's make them all go insane. Panic, cowardice, panic. Panic is extremely good. You're the only enemy that really matters. And actually, I think all these enemies are gonna go insane. That seems pretty good. These guys are the living embodiment of fire. They're not doing a good job of embodying fire, being all blue and spelly and everything. Acid Clan. We must have landed the shot with found Hades here. Our ghoul. It's acceptable. We should just do some damage. We gotta kill some people. Unfortunately, a lot of the damage is gonna be reflected, or not reflected, but just brought back onto Shield Boy. But you know what? It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Hey,
I know you're stressing everyone out, but you still need to go. That's true, it could be blue fire. I suppose. 10 damage. How many kills do you have? A lot. You still need more Spirit Spear ability, so I really don't mind if you get a kill. I'd rather if the Dark Knight got the kill, though. That does not push back anymore. At least it still stuns. I'd also not mind if you got a kill. Man, the crits on Mud when he has plus 18 attack is lovely. Bleed for me, darling. Additional damage for each buff or debuff on the target. Damn, you redirected the attack. And you missed, because you are in a panic. Plus initiative, plus evasion, lower accuracy, chance of skipping a turn. Seems pretty good to me.
You will soon embrace
That's a good crit.
your new existence.
Unnecessary for going for stress, but we could always just, you know, hit him. In fact, don't redirect. Yeah, more damage. Earth is probably defense. Air is probably... You know what? Bound Hades is right. Air is probably evasion. And yeah, what would water be? Crit chance? I could see crit chance being water. Or accuracy or something. So you know what? Yeah, let's do that ability that cannot miss. It could redirect. And this will kill anyways, so you know what? Let's just go for the kill. But maybe we'll have our Dark Knight use their healing ability in order to get the kill on this guy because of his high protection. If he's at 35 health or lower, it's just an instant KO.
Good. More materials.
Why am I looking for kills on specific characters? So Twigbreaker. What I have is... I have an item equipped on Iratus right now, and it provides buffs. The Spirit Chainmail and the Spirit Spear. It's a permanent buff when a unit gets a kill, so I want to spread out the kills so that the buffs get spread out accordingly. I don't want to have one super unit get a maximum stack of buffs and then get all the kills. I want characters who are not maxed out on their stats to get more kills. So right now the Skeleton has 10 stacks, the maximum, of Spirit Chainmail, plus 2 Vigor. And they have 6 stacks out of 10 of Spirit Spear, which increases their damage. So we need to get 4 more kills on the Skeleton before he's at maximum level. And then once that happens, maybe we will have other units come out on missions more. But it's a pretty nice amount of damage that we can increase. So I want to try to do it. Yeah, it's a crazy item. It's effing ridiculous. But I also love it. So we need to... I could buff. But I'm just gonna keep hitting for 4. I could go for the living armor, but he's even tankier.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
At least we got the Skeleton. 24 damage. The Skeleton and Mudblood. Stress attack. Gain mana. Nah. You crit for 10, thank you. That's as much as I could ask for.
Give them no
Crit for 34, thank you. Again, once we get this guy down to 35, we can instantly KO him, which might even happen on this upcoming turn right now. 37. God damn it. Well... Oh well. You know what, we should have attacked the front line. Would have gotten rid of his block. I'm still gonna get the kill with him. I will do like 1 point of damage to this man. There you go. So he's on lethal now. So what I'm gonna do is buff you, because you're taking a lot of damage. Wait. Do the heal, which is direct damage removal. It will do 35, which is actually 27. And you're dead. Ha ha ha. Feed the void. Okay. Do you have your heal buff? No, but you really do not need it. So we're gonna hit you. We're gonna stun you. We're gonna throw a dagger. Good crit.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Your frail bodies fail you. You're gonna do 2 damage. Oh my lord. Alright, really my units right now are just gonna be fighting for the kill. That's a good hit! I think the vampire's gonna get the kill here. I'll take it. You probably have like 6 stacks, maybe 5 stacks of the buff. We got purple rags. I hate purple rags. Lich Skull reduces the damage that the Lich deals to its allies by 65%. That makes it work. We can actually use a Lich Rain of Fire ability now. Oh, they deal more damage for 3 battles. That's so bad. I was like, if it's just like +1 attack for the rest of the run, that'd be cool. But just for like a couple of battles, who cares? I mean, here's the thing. We should probably just use the same party now because they have a damage buff. So I'm just going to use the same party because it's a good party. It works. It's a little hard to deal with the tanky enemies, but because we take so little damage, it's fine. And we can still make them all go insane. So we'll just keep pushing forward. Oh, by the way, hello. At least I can use damn spells. So you're immune to debuffs. You're not. You also don't have any armor, though, so I'm gonna do it anyways. It's like completely unnecessary, but
Ashes to
there
ashes,
you go.
dust to dust.
We got rid of the unit that can't go insane. That's what I'm gonna call that. Strategic. That's what I'm gonna call that. Also, these guys suck. Panic, panic, weakness. Damage received increase. I like that on this man because it makes it a lot easier to kill him. Strategic LMAO. You got a problem with that? Right. Stance, very annoying. You know, I want to know something. If I move you, will that remove your stance? It does. Okay, I've learned. I've always wanted to test that, so I decided this was a good time to do it. So thank you, game, for providing me with this new information. That was turn 1, that's why you did so much damage. You're not going to be able to get a kill on your own. So we got to soften one up for you. I'll soften one up for you. Apparently you didn't need him to be softened up. I'll save him for you. We'll just do 77 to this guy in the back. Your 2 ladies in this party are effing beastly, says Milkjug. They are! Honestly, you know, Twigbreaker, the bride of Iratus, is also pretty dang beastly as far as their damage output goes. As vicious as my ex, says Verdacula, even has more teeth. You just crit a shield dude for 150 much.
Just as it died.
You insane? Are you actually insane? Okay, well, another flawless run, basically. We got a feather. The minion receives luck, accuracy, and evasion when an ally dies. Dude, this is another, like, perfect Lich build item. You just constantly get stronger as you kill minions. As long as it works on the summon minions, that's a Lich item. I kind of love it. Also, I guess we're just going to do the next mission immediately, because I'm kind of like, why not at this point? Like, we've built everything, you know, everyone's already leveled up, they all have trinkets. What else do I do now? Wait a minute, does a vampire have trinkets? Yeah. Increases critical damage dealt, which is just freaking lovely. We need to kill the sorceress in the back. You need to get rid of their block protection.
Extinction of life.
That was a good hit. Because now that happened, the vampire can just ice him. Weakness, cowardice, chance to flee, so they'll probably leave. You're berserk, and you are in a panic. Okay. That was a 90 damage non-crit. You gotta love it. Can't kill you. Wait, you're not the berserk one. I attacked the wrong unit. Oh no. Wanted to attack that one. We need to kill the one that's actually gone berserk. I think I will. I can't stun you. We'll stun you. I guess we'll stun you. Yeah. 40% chance of redirecting. Yeah, you know, in some situations against some enemies, you would rather have Forceful Lesson. And this is one of those situations when I wish I could respec this unit in between missions. Like, just get rid of this side of the ability and put it on the other side. Because first of all, that means you're not locked in. And second of all, it means you don't need as many minions. You can just move stuff around. Because if I could push him back and interrupt stances, then I could actually get rid of this damage reduction that he's got, but I can't do that. Cowardice on the immortal guy is nice. As long as he flees, the problem is he might not flee. Because it's currently at 0%. Oh right, they can't flee. Right, yeah, the shackles makes it so that they cannot flee, so it's always going to be 0%. Right, okay. Yeah, I was thinking about that for a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. Something about this isn't right, but I forget why. That explains it. So actually, the AoE is really nice at getting around his protection. We gotta focus down this berserk lady, though. And the sorceress still. And the stance. We can deal with the stance, though, with the skeleton. That's actually something the skeleton can do. So I guess we're just gonna kill you. And you know what? Let's ice you. Dark Knight can just get us some, That's real bad. The Dark Knight can just get us some, some mana back. So that miss basically killed a unit, I think. The skeleton or the ghoul is going to take a big hit. Hopefully it hits the ghoul. Hopefully it hits the ghoul. I've already used a spell on this turn too. If I could ensure that both of the front units had a stack of block, this would be lovely. Because then it would take no damage. But right now, you know, if the unit in a stance attacks the ghoul, they're doing no damage. We need him to attack that ghoul. Well, no, it's actually war that protects this, right? Yeah, it is magic damage. So the skeleton might get hit with an attack that just deals 75 to 85 damage. It could crit and kill. I don't know if that's something that could happen. I cannot move far enough forward to prevent the hit. I could lunge forward with the Black Knight, but the skeleton is still going to be in one of the front two positions. Because if I wait on my turn, she's going to go first anyways, because she moves at the end of this turn. So this is very unfortunate. I can't play another spell. So yeah, we might lose this boy. I really don't want to lose him though, because of the fact that he has Sharpened Bone and Mechanical Eye. I don't know if I have backups of those. So I might actually... well, no, because I literally... Target loses accuracy. Does not miss. Well, that doesn't matter. I can't deal with this situation right now. I can't kill him. No, he might not die. He's got enough health. He's got 110, but if someone else attacks, like the one who's Berserk, that could be a problem. So I think we need to kill the Berserk unit so that this guy has the highest chance of living. That does not help. I'm getting very unlucky with some of these. I also screwed up. Yep, I pushed the Dark Knight forward. And someone is going to die from this attack.
That one
Yeah.
was my favorite.
Man, that's real fucking annoying. Like, after all the work we've done of, like, fighting fights and taking no damage, it's like, hey, by the way, I'm just gonna put myself in a stance that wrecks you. And you know what it is? We need the, we need, multiple units that can break stances here, and unfortunately, because he's immune to debuffs, we can't stun him. What we need is, we need the Bride of Iratus back, because she can get rid of the stance from this guy, and then we can use someone else to get rid of the stance from the Blade Mistress, or even using the Bride again. But we need, like, the Bride for this. Yeah. So, I mean, we kind of knew that was what was going to happen, unfortunately. Man, you're just really tanky. Honestly, I feel like just... No, you're immune to debuffs. Never mind. I guess we'll do 35 damage. You will return stronger than ever. But yeah, if I didn't use the spell, I could have done it, because I could have just pushed the skeleton out of the way and put 2 ward units in the front. And I actually cannot handle... No, I can't handle this. I guess I could have also just done that, used Soul Leech and gotten a kill. Just immediately break him out of the stance. But again, I couldn't do it on that turn, I just used a spell. Should have thought about this differently. Should have been better prepared to handle stances. So we'll have to make some changes when we get back to base. I'm sorry, comedian. Although we can kill you. Maybe. I am amused that you keep finding new ways of dying. And again, it's like, I've kind of effed it up a little bit. Oh, thank God. Well, I should clarify. I haven't really effed it up. It's just that we can't deal with stances with this guy here because we can't deal with his stance with the skeleton. He counters stunning ability, which is super unfortunate. We need something else.
Frail bodies fail you.
Maybe now I'll be built with a funny bone this time. Right. So did we get all the parts back? We did, so we got neither of them back, which really makes it, we did get the skull and the heart back, but it really makes it hard to apply that insanity to everyone if we can't make them go insane. We need those bones back, and we literally just do not have them. So we've lost this cool combo that we have with insanity, so we can't do that anymore. Damn. Well, really quickly, let's go ahead and build a new skeleton. And I will put good parts in here, because you are a cool unit. Man, I really don't have any better parts than this. All right. He's got a purple skull. You're gonna be that free comedian.
Uninspired, you know.
And you'll be kind of taking some time off while I try to find another one of those dang old artifacts that will allow us to do a better job at penetrating ward, because with... Oh, we have one! We have them both! Oh, thank God. We have them both. Oh, okay. I was looking at these bones. Okay, so we can do it. We can do it. Ignore blocks and wards. Can't miss. Boom, it's been done immediately. Love it. Whew, thank God. So let's give you a big brain. And also, let's consider getting interrupt stance instead of stunning. Stunning is better, except for these minions that are immune to debuffs. But if we can just, literally interrupt their stance, that is better. I need some R and R, man. All right, you know what? Fine. We'll take you out of this mission, but we're bringing you back for this next mission, which has new enemies. But a Bride of Iratus would also, do what we need them to do. So we'll have a bride, and we will bring out the Dampier. We haven't seen them in a while. We'll have these be our units for the next couple of missions or so. 6 points. Ooh, you can gain +1 armor. And you can gain a little bit more evasion. I really like this ability that target loses all blocks, and I really love the fact that they move first basically every combat.